Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back. Today, I wanted to talk with you about the power of choosing compassion over criticism. So, what happens when you choose compassion over criticism or judgment of others or yourself? That is putting yourself in alignment with your true nature, because your soul, your true nature, is unconditional love, is peace, is harmony, is total acceptance of everyone and everything just as it is. And again, when you are in alignment with your true soul, that's where your power comes from, is in that present moment when you are not judging yourself, you're not judging other people. It allows you to align with that high vibrational inner frequency, and it elevates your consciousness and it expands your consciousness, and you become more aware of being in tune with your higher self. And that's where your power lies, is in the present moment. So by choosing compassion over criticism or judgment, you are giving yourself the freedom to choose to be in alignment, right? Because everybody is just doing the best they can with the consciousness that they have. And by choosing to have that elevated perspective, it helps you to choose compassion over criticism. And just like I talked about in the other videos, talking about the power of gratitude and forgiveness, those also help you align with your true inner nature, just like compassion, because by taking that elevated perspective of forgiving and choosing gratitude and choosing compassion, you are choosing to see life from the perspective of everything is happening for you and not to you. You're never a victim. Everybody's doing the best they can with the consciousness that they have. Everybody's on their own journey. Everybody's on their own path. And sometimes it can be super easy to slip into judgment or label something as right or wrong. But when you choose to take a step back and monitor your thoughts, right? It all starts with awareness. Everything starts with being aware of your thoughts and then choosing a better thought, a more elevated, compassionate, loving, forgiving thought. And so when you are aware of judgmental thoughts creeping into your head, you can just simply observe it, right? Don't shame or blame yourself for having those thoughts. Just simply observe it and then move on. Choose a different thought. You can say something like cancel, clear, release to release that energetic entanglement, if you feel that need. Otherwise, just simply observe this thought and let it go. So by, again, choosing compassion, you are putting yourself in alignment with your higher self, your true nature, your soul, by having that elevated perspective that everybody is on their own journey and everybody's doing the best they can with the consciousness that they have. And again, it frees you from embodying and entangling in lower vibrational energies, because your true power comes from being in alignment, being in that peace and authentic resonance with your soul, with your higher frequency. And the ways to get there are being aware of your thoughts and elevating your vibration. And how do you do that? You choose forgiveness, you choose compassion, you choose gratitude. All these things raise your vibration and give you a much more elevated perspective, and also elevate your consciousness. And you realize that everybody is an extension of you. Everybody here is a spark of the divine. And so when you can see it from that perspective, it makes it a lot easier to not judge, because it's impossible to even imagine what everybody's soul contracts are, or what journey they're on, or what they're trying to learn and discover, and what lessons their soul chose. Everybody has a different soul curriculum, right? Like, you didn't sign up for the same lessons and experiences that anybody else did, right? Your soul's curriculum is designed by you for yourself, for various reasons, some of which you will start to know as you live more in alignment with your higher soul. You'll really be more in tune with your path and your purpose, and things will happen in quicker time. You'll realize, oh, I learned this from that experience, or in the present moment, oh, I am actively learning a lesson right now, or this is expanding my consciousness because I know that this is happening for me, not to me. So let me sit and pause and not make a quick judgment about, this is something bad and, this is going to ruin my day. But choosing to frame it from your perspective is where your power lies. You get to define or label every single thing that is in your reality, right? You can label it good or bad, or helpful or not, but by you putting that specific definition or label on that is the meaning it then has in your life, right? The meaning you give to it is the meaning it becomes in your life. And so by always choosing a higher perspective, an elevated thought, by choosing to not judge, choosing compassion over criticism or judgment is a huge help in helping you not put some barriers around yourself from living to your fullest, to living authentically aligned and alive. When you are judging yourself and other people, you are putting blocks on yourself and other people, and it's harder to live in the present moment in peace, right? Living in the present moment means you're not thinking about the past with regret or shame or blame or animosity or holding on to a grudge, and you're not worrying about the future. Living in the present moment is letting all of that go and being fully present and choosing in the now, right now, to be peaceful, to be happy, to be grateful, to choose compassion, to forgive. And that is where your power lies. I hope that these teaching tips were helpful today, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Thank you.